Hello everybody, this is Simeonski. Welcome to another Rec Room tutorial. In this one, I'm gonna explain to you one of the mechanics that I used in my games and also show you how you can build this mechanic into your game step by step. Today I want to show you how to create holotars. I don't need to give an example for this. You've probably seen them in several rooms. This is an example where I'm using them in my room, the Bible experience. So there's people walking by here as a holotar of myself explaining stuff. Yeah, how do you create these holotars and put them into your room? Alright, we're inside our maker room and there is actually two ways of creating a holotar. Which is you have to just type holo. The one version will only work, and this is gonna be the one that I will be explaining more because the other one is pretty self-explaining. If you don't have beta activated in your room, you will only be able to use the old. By now, it will probably soon change, but you will only be able to use this old Holotar recorder. And there's basically not much to it. You can step up to it, record, and then have some settings. But so just go up to it, click this. Then there is a cooldown of some seconds. Then you can record, "Hello, I'm Simeonski. Nice to meet you in my room." Save. You save it. You can record, "Hello, I'm Simeonski. Yeah, nice to meet you." You can save it. Then you can record, "Hello." Okay, and then you can do some settings here. Not too many, I think. There's not too many settings that you can actually do here. It's this one. Yeah, basically the only thing you can do here is hide the projector and always face Europe. Looks like, yeah, and this is the old version. That's only all you can set up. Then you can record, "Hello, I'm Simeonski. Then you have your nice to meet holotar here. There are some tricks that the holotar will be always seeable, but if you use the normal settings, basically what will happen, the holotar will only appear if you are close to it. So, but that's not what we actually want. We want to use the new holotar system. And for that you need to go into your this room settings, okay, and then it's on the main page down below, and then you want to activate Creative Tools Beta Content. Then you have the new Holotar projector. This is this one. You place it on the ground, and you see this can be on one hand, this can be activated by with circuits, and also you can change stuff there with circuits. And you can also see here, if you go to the Holotar projector, you have way more options here. You can also always face you can change the scale of your Holotar actually. You can even move it a little bit, which doesn't make much sense, but maybe people will need it. You can loop or not loop your animation, and you can change your audio volume. For example, if you don't want to be heard at all, you just want to have movement. You can even change the channel where it's played. Should be played in sounds, I would say. In this case, it makes sense to kind of play it in voice, but since it's not really a voice chat or something, I would still keep it in sounds. You can sync it or unsync it, so it's the same for everyone. Yeah, and there are some more options here that are going hand in hand with this being part of the CV2 circuit system. How do you record this? This is actually quite simple. You need a Holotar recording constant here. What is Holotar recording constant? Yeah. They changed the name. I think it was called just Holotar constant before, and they changed it to Holotar recording, which is cool. And then you basically go to this object, and you have an extra Holotar recording menu, and this looks like this is the way it looks like. Then you just can go start. Hello, this is a new Holotar recording. This is also can be way longer than the old one. As you see, the bar is filling up way slower than on the old system, so you have more space to record your Holotar. So then it looks more like hello, this is a new Holotar recording. This is also can be way longer than the old one. You can even, as you see, cut it a little bit, way filling up if you want, lower than on the old system, here, so you have more space to record your Holotar. Hello, this is a new Holotar recording. Okay, it's making some noise now in my background, but it's okay. Okay, now we have the recording, and for our Holotar to actually work, we can just put our recording directly into this. The cool thing what you can do with this as well is you could have different Holotars connected to this by using, for example, a list before and choosing the option random from list, and then there can be several different Holotars in here, random. For example, like if you want to have an announcement that's not always the same, you want to keep it a little bit shuffled, then you could, for example, record 3 different announcements. Let me show this to you really quickly. As you see now, the Holotar is not starting right away, because with this it is the same with like we have with the new animation controllers. We want to loop this so it's continuing, but we want to start this as well. How do we start this? Basically you need an event. And if this should be synchronized to everyone, then the event receiver should just be room loaded. If it's not synchronized, then you might consider having a trigger volume in front of it, that it's going off when you step into the trigger volume, for example. Or you might want to have event receiver player joined and check if it's local. But for this right now, since we want to have it synchronized to everyone in the room, we just use the event receiver room loaded, let it play, and right now nothing is happening, as you see, because I haven't loaded the room. So for this, just for testing now, I will change this to test event so I can trigger it from my tools here. Okay, directly from my maker pen. And now if I'm using my maker pen and send the room test event, where is it? Wait, circuits here. I send the test event and it should start. And there you see it. It doesn't have sound now because I turned it down. But this is how you put a Holotar into your room. And as you see now, this Holotar will always be seen. Like if you're very far away, I think it will fade out, but it's not, you don't have to step up close to it to see it. So that's the better way to make Holotars. I think full body Holotars are not available yet, but you see it's already in the new system with noses and eyelids and stuff like that. So let me just show you one more thing, and this is actually how do you create like random Holotars here. because I shared it. So let's say we have 3 random holotars here, and this is of course the same. Now all the time I will not record new ones, but you would have to record for every single one. Special announcement, for example. And then what you could do, you just put a list. Just put a list create in here. Add one more input because we have 3 different ones, and then you will go through the list first. So connect all your holotars to the list, and then you can use the random from list chip here. And after the event is received, a room loaded, it would be room loaded. Normally I'm using the test event here. You put the random from list in between, so it's taking one of these 3 Holotar recordings and forwarding one of these randomly. So you can have random announcements in your room or random Holotar speeches in your room. You could also do this, of course, if you, for example, have a holotar that triggers if you get close to a point. And you can do the same, and then this holotar will say something different every time you step up to it. So yeah, that's basically how you use holotars in your room. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe the video if you liked it, or leave a comment. You can also leave comments on what you want to see more on this channel. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.